Hi, my name is Jessica Toney. I am the Executive Director at the Grace Project. Here at the Grace Project, we are Earn While You Learn mentoring program for teen moms. We're located inside of Transformation Church, who graciously allows us to use 5 rooms, one for our moms to meet in, a boutique that is fully stocked with diapers, wipes, clothes, all the things that a mom and a baby would need, 2 nurseries and office space. We are so grateful for all that they've done for us, but we are also grateful for you. We are thankful for the Middle District Baptist Association and how you all have partnered with us and helped us throughout the last few years. 2024 was a great year, and 2025 going into 2026 is going to be amazing. This year we have a golf tournament coming up, so any of you golfers, be prepared for September, October time. We will be having a golf tournament. Just want to say thank you again. We love you all, and we appreciate the continued support and prayers. Always needed prayers. Have a great day. Bye.
My story today is really a story of obedience. It wasn't until 2006 that sitting in a leadership conference on a Saturday morning, God reached down into me and just wrung me out and said, "Are you done running?" I said, "Yes, Lord." The answer is yes. Now just tell me what the question is. And that's how I became a pastor. I went to seminary, and through the pastorate is how God used my passion for cars, because it was as an executive pastor in a fairly large church here in the area that I had an opportunity to begin to help people with cars. M40 Auto comes from the Bible, Matthew chapter 25. Jesus says, "I'm gonna know the people who loved me by how they took care of me, when they fed me when I was hungry, and they clothed me when I was naked." And the disciples said, "Wait, Jesus, no, we never seen you naked or thirsty, or what are you talking about?" And Jesus said, "My friends, when you have done this to the least of these, you have done it unto me." That verse is verse 40. M40 Auto and Alignment is a full service repair shop. We can accept donated cars, we can accept donations, and we use those donations and donated cars to be able to help people who maybe can't afford a car. And so over the years that we've been doing this, we've given away over 100 cars But more than that, we've learned that we can help people with maybe repairs they couldn't afford all of or some of. The cool thing of it all is we have spiritual conversations in our lobby most every day. I began to understand that all of that education and experience as a pastor I was using in the waiting room, in the lobby of M4, that I get to see him up close and personal in ways I would have never imagined.
And God said, "Let the water and the sky be gathered to one place."
I used to remember when I was a little kid, every time I saw the bus come out here, I used to run. I used to float. I used to always run fast as I can all the way to the back just to see everyone. And it really made me happy because I always wanted to be a part of this. Every time they came out here, I always asked, how can I be a part of it? And they told me I had to wait until I got older. And so here I am.
My name is Cheyenne Pitchett. I am from Anancock Baptist, and this is my 3rd year of SHRMP. Come back every year, one, to strengthen my faith by seeing what these kids are going through and really connecting with them.
I dropped a cruise to come to SHRMP because this is where my heart was. Like, I love the kids, I love the atmosphere, I love how God is working in these communities. This is what God has called us to do. And so if you're ever questioning why you should go, it literally says in the Bible, go make disciples and go share God's love with others. That's what we're doing here, and that's why I think you should come.
The kids will change your life.
So what brought me to Meno at the time was chemical dependence, substance abuse.
I was heavy into drinking, and it kind of got out of control, so I wanted to fix that.
I was struggling with addiction, and also I felt like I was always trying to be in control of my own life.
Drank so much that I had to drink in the morning in order to level out. So I was drinking and driving, going to work, and coming home. Unless I was drinking, I wasn't happy.
I needed to really get a handle on that. I have a family back home, a wife and 5 kids.
Meno is a residential, faith-based recovery community, not so much a program, but a community where character's formed, hopefully quicker than it might in just normal life.
The hardest part, I guess, was structure, because I had not really been structured lately. Sleeping whenever you want, eating whenever you want, doing whatever you want. You need a structure in your life to grow.
The sawmill is where we learn how to work together on a team.
It's a beautiful environment to find the Lord. I mean, the Spirit's strong out here, it really is.
We actually have guys living here, we have guys interacting with one another. Jesus is in the middle of the whole thing, and so we see God doing things in the lives of the guys that are here. There's something about simply being in community where people are listening to you and where you're listening to them, and you begin to trust that you can be who you are, and you realize that you're not alone in what you're dealing with, that others are dealing with the same things. So while we've opened our doors for guys to live in residence here in community, one of the things we did not anticipate was that we would have an opportunity to buy 18 acres just right across the road from where we are. We have an opportunity to put more houses on the 18 acres. We're master planning for at least 4 more of those. And we also are going to have an opportunity to begin to do some farming, greenhouse farming, where we're raising the food that we use here. We're going to need partners. We want to give ourselves to something that matters.
You smile more than you did, you laugh more, and a lot of that in the house that just kind of radiates and kind of takes root in your soul.
And next week I'm getting baptized, so that's the biggest part, yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited to be baptized on the 14th.
The truth is, over time, something beautiful is happening. Lives are being renewed, they're being changed, and it's happening right here in our community. It's real.